6 o'clock on the dot.
Thank you for joining us on It's Just a Real Good Time, where we have
Just a real good time.
just a real
Just
good
a real
time.
good time.
Yes, sir.
Feel pretty small,
What are you
to
sitting
say the
on
least.
over there?
No, we're both sitting
Well,
on the
see,
same bed.
I just been working on that posture with my
Have
back.
you?
We forgot about Mike. Did he have a pole?
I think he
Not a pole.
has a pulse.
Yeah, he has a pole, bro.
When he came here to meet a 13-year-old boy.
He's so serious, teaching us some pole moves, bro.
And I'm not no normal fighter.
Now, he doesn't know this, but he's about to get caught. They know you're going to fail. They're teaching you.
Mike Terry, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm not that old. Hi,
That's a
I'm
pretty
Chris
sick
Hansen.
ass.
Thank you for joining us, Mike. Okay.
Okay, co-host. You're saying co-host Gage.
Gage
Okay.
Ruiz.
Okay.
Some call him the Ho-Coast, some call him the superstar of the show.
Mr. Hollywood.
And
All
all
right.
right, so since we're still in the intro,
Go ahead.
I'm gonna give my little word in the intro. And what I'd like to say is verse of the day. You have heard that it was said, "You shall love your neighbor and hate your enemy." But I say to you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you.
Pray for the bitches.
They teach you this in kindergarten.
So.
Remember the golden rules up here in
Yes, sir.
kindergarten? Do unto others as they would have you undo to yourself. Of course, when Mike was in kindergarten, it was in more of a stone type
Right.
formation
Yeah.
with depictions on it, if you will. You say, well, who is this Mike guy you're talking about? Well, we actually have a very special guest going to be joining us here in a little bit. And depending on the glare, he may even get to sit in the video.
Very possible.
So he's been a friend of the show now for, how long has this show been going on?
For
a
4
few
years.
months. Yeah. With that being said, thank y'all for joining us, and we're going to take you on this little journey. So what was you wanting to talk about?
So, very curious on your progression of
Ghost of Tsushima.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Not Hiroshima.
nothing like that.
Tsushima.
Shout out to Japan. World War
Keeping
II.
respectful.
My progression is slow coming.
It's deep,
And
too,
it's
I
not
think.
because I'm not playing it. It's because it's one of them games where, what do you have, about 5 different difficulties you can be on? Like the first one's
yeah.
like, if you just want to walk through the map,
Yeah,
you know,
okay.
Recruit.
click on
Story
that.
mode.
Recruit,
I
if
mean,
you
yeah.
will.
It's a story.
Gotta
mode.
have
All right,
that.
what's the next one? Say normal.
Normal.
Regular.
So I'm on normal. There ain't no reason I should have to fight these people 47 times before I pass this level. I don't know if y'all are as bad at the game as me, because it gets to a certain point where the game disrespects me and says, would you like to lower the difficulty? There ain't but one more to go. There ain't but one more difficulty to go. Where are we going?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Grade school.
Do I get some? Now,
Next year or something.
to make it laissez-faire, but not the engineer part,
Okay.
do y'all think that we could get... We're not going nowhere. I'm just going to walk over there.
I'm going somewhere. She said, what would Jesus do? She said, probably sing the hymn. Impossible. What's up, folks? Maybe I did a little bit of compost. It's wore out now. Is it? It's wore out now. It's pathetic. See, my skin there, something. It's still plush. Got you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you want to see a magic trick? Watch this.
Voila, magic. Seen before your eyes.
Move that mic just a little bit out of the space so everyone wants to see that.
Just put it in front of your face, Gage.
They say, who is that? Is that Andy Olive? As a matter of fact, it is.
Small clap.
You see that Apple Watch he's got on? Probably the newest iPhone. Nothing changes. That generation. Michael Terry, you seem like the kind of guy, and I'm not saying age restriction or nothing like that you was a BlackBerry guy at one point.
Never.
Never.
Wow.
You
I
just
like the
seem so
keyboard.
technological.
I was one of the greatest.
Aren't
Chocolate.
you?
T-Mobile sidekick.
Okay, it was. I never got one, but
Turn a
Soulja
brick to a
Boy
brick.
made that. Soulja Boy made some type of sidekick song, and I was like, "Damn, I want one," but
Now
never
you
got
want one.
never got one.
First, what was your first cell phone?
True. That's a good
Nokia.
one.
No, absolutely.
Okay.
Battery
Never owned a
life,
Nokia.
There was a life on it.
37 weeks. I mean,
37 weeks.
I could really go with some Snake though. And then I believe I went to Motorola's.
okay.
Great company.
Was it still?
Was it the Edge or the Flip?
The Razor?
The one that slid
Razor.
like this? Okay, the Razor.
Yeah,
that was
the
my
Razor.
second phone.
Tech guy.
That was your second phone?
Yeah.
2 for 2 over here. I had the silver one. What color did you have?
It was silver.
Mine was also an 05.
Is that a
What year?
Caucasian thing?
Here's how I got a cell phone. It just worked out. My sister and my aunt were both on my parents' plan. When my sister got married, oh, well, I don't need this phone no more. Oh, well, we might as well not cancel that line because maybe it's not $10,
Yeah.
just for the extra line. You talking about big dictionary on campus, son, walking around. 5th grader. Wait a minute, my mom's calling. How you doing, Mom?
What grade did you get your first phone?
I think I was in
Kindergarten.
6th grade.
I think I got mine in like
I was
8.
going in.
Yeah.
I think I was in 11th or 12th.
Good men.
That's when the phone came out, though. Kane, what age were you when your parents started letting you watch Wizard of Oz?
The 8th grade.
Huh?
Really?
No.
I've been to about 3 insane Transformer collectors.
I
Oh.
grew up on Transformers.
I'm talking about
Never.
insane.
That's
We're talking probably
this room, that
Like
room.
the dinosaur collection. We had all 5 of them.
Just,
made
I'm talking about insane.
movie,
Okay.
the Transformers movie. The big
Yeah,
one.
every genre,
The constructions.
classified, yeah, everything. It
So
was
me
Superman.
and LT was down there at a job one day, and this dude collected
How
them.
did
Was
you
this in
get-
Decatur?
Yes.
Some single story house?
Yeah.
Kind of cheaper?
Yeah.
This is one of the collectors I'm talking about.
If I wanted to learn how to box or street fight, hey, I'd go there.
Okay. Me and Gage go to a house one day. At first, we thought we were just in Jeffrey Dahmer's house. Everything was as neat and perfect, and there was hardly anything in this house. This dude is blinder than hell. He can't see nothing. The reason there's no furniture is so he don't trip and fall. He done went in there with that walker he was on, lifted it up, and he pulls out this gun. And he's
Oh,
showing
yes.
us the
Oh,
gun.
yes.
He's going to show us what it looks like.
Oh, yeah.
No, he's.
The problem is he don't know where we
Yeah, I was
are,
gonna say,
and
I
he's
see.
like, "Yeah, it's one of these that you put them shells in there." And I mean, and look, me and Gage like,
Yes.
That's
Immediately,
safe.
as soon as he lifted that thing up and he come up with it, me and
You're,
Griffin
you're ready.
both,
You're
we were
ready
like,
to.
We
You know.
both started like,
game of the week. Any console, you can go back as far as you want to. You can go back to Pong or whatever it was around when you was a kid. Game of the week.
I would have to say Astro Planet.
Astro Planet. You can't get off of it, can you?
I actually have.
With your
finally.
controller.
How long have you been playing it?
He couldn't get past that one
A
level.
couple months.
And you couldn't get past a level for real?
No, it was some tough stuff.
Really? Okay.
Have you
That's
played it?
interesting. No, I played the. Of course, you played the same Astro. When you get the PlayStation 5.
When you first get the
yeah,
PS5,
it has all the controller
control
stuff
test
that
and
you do.
everything.
Let me tell you something. Gage want to talk all that like he didn't get that ass whooped last week.
That's what I'm thinking.
So what we're gonna do right now is Mike Terry. I cannot believe this. Mike Terry.
Mike Terry,
They're not pulling the game out again, are they?
hook and ring.
Maybe. I don't know if anyone saw how Derek played last week. But that's not how you play.
do y'all have enough room with me?
You know what? That's fine.
I think you're the referee of this.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Samurai. Alright, we are off to ladies and gentlemen. We already had a default. We have Mike. Mike is going for quality, or quantity over quality. We have Derek doing a up in here, over in there, swinging motion from right to left. Gage, what are you seeing on Mike's end of the deal? It looks like he has a good strategy going on. If he could just hook it right there on that swing, it would... Do you want me to tell you what Derek needs to do? Yeah. There is not enough in this world, because he ain't even... Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, ladies. Oh, Derek's got too much power on it. I think if we shake his hand, he's going past the imaginary line. I could be wrong. He's getting close, is he? He is close. OMG, ladies and gentlemen, it's coming down to the wire. Oh my goodness! Oh, Mike, look out. Mike, look out. This strategy's never been seen before in the history of the game. Oh my goodness. Gage, how's it looking over there? It's not looking good. Oh my goodness! He changed the whole perspective. This is unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. It's unbelievable to me because Richie ain't even getting close and then he'll nail one. Mike over there sitting it every time. Oh my goodness! Oh, no. He's pulling away! Oh no! He's pulling away! Oh no! Oh, he's getting too close. Oh my goodness! It's down to the fourth quarter. He's got about 2 minutes left in the game. He's coming around turn 5. This could be all she wrote. Can Derek get a shot off before Mike hangs it? Here we go. In 3. Oh my goodness! He backs him up one. Backs him up one. This is the game of the century. He's thinking he's going to come back. Neither one of them. Oh my goodness! Neither one of them have changed their strategy since the beginning. This is absolutely unbelievable. Mike feels it. Mike feels it. Mike feels it. Richie, you got to do something different. Gage, how's it looking over there?
It's looking great. Phenomenal.
Gage, tell him.
The best
experience over here watching Mike. Okay, I can already tell. Richie is nervous. He ain't hit the thing in several tries. He finally got a little lick on it. He's throwing it. It's soft. Kane, what can you see from your perspective? Oh my goodness, ball game. Ball game. That's good. Ladies and gentlemen, ball game. We have a new undefeated champion of the world.
You lost. But in real life, you won.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mike, tell them about the trifecta on national television. We have all gone through on previous episodes and gave our favorite game of all time. Yeah. Since you are such a big gamer, favorite game of all time on any console, go ahead.
Def Jam.
Okay.
Vendetta.
Okay.
And I believe there was 2 of them, and then the third one that came out on the PS3. It wasn't that great.
You're talking about Fast and the Furious?
No.
No,
Oh, okay.
that's like
Okay, I didn't know that.
Method Man.
That's weird that they put that game out.
Yeah, Method Man, Red Man. See, I know Ghostface was on there.
Were you
was
like...
50 Cent shit on there? Snoop Dogg?
What was,
I don't think 50 Cent was.
what was 50 Cent's game?
50
Die
Die
Hard?
Yard, Die,
Yeah.
Die Young, Trying, or something.
That was
That was
the
that was the
game,
movie,
not
wasn't it?
as much. The thought of the game,
Yeah.
badass.
Yeah,
It's
the
like
thought of the game
in my
was
head, I
sick,
was thinking
but
like 007, but I'm in the streets.
black. Yeah.
He said, but I'm in the
Like
street.
I'm in the middle of Chicago. You know what I mean? I
One of
had
the rare ones I have left on
Need for
PlayStation
Speed
1.
Most Wanted was one of mine.
Yeah, I still have that.
You still have that.
Yeah.
Fallout
should.
3?
Don't you
Fallout
know
3.
not to
I'm
tell
not sure
people
which one I
that?
have.
I will rob his
Okay.
ass.
Fallout
You got the
3?
disc?
Fallout 3 is top.
All right.
Top.
I got-
of my list.
How did they know exactly which apartment it was? Well, because they've been in that apartment before, Mike. I went in there and I robbed it. That's my favorite of all time.
That's actually a good game.
And it pissed me off when they came out with a new one, like, what, Need for Speed,
Pursuit or something like that?
Pursuit. Yeah, well, don't even get me started on
Pursuit
Need
was
for
fun
Speed
when you played online.
Bull.
I
Okay,
didn't
was.
ever
It
play
you
online.
saved your
Yeah, true.
life right there because
It was.
Need for Speed Pursuit, not online,
No,
maybe
true.
worst
No,
game
that's
of all
fair.
time.
Yes, not online.
Maybe.
Worst game of all
Yeah.
time because you only got like
If-
9 races. Or
Had I-
something. Which Rockstar does rock the Midnight Club for sure.
See, he always wants to bring
Yeah,
up
that's
Midnight
fire.
Club.
I'm just saying.
And I have
Not over Need for Speed.
a great game by Rockstar, Bully.
GTA 5.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
And that game was forgotten.
I mean, absolutely. Nah, I can't say it's forgotten.
Well, no, it's not
They
forgotten.
remade
but
it, and
yeah,
yeah,
they
I
remade.
mean-
I've got it remade too,
Yeah.
also. But it was just like that was fun to
It was
go
ahead
back
of
in
its
school.
time.
It was fun to go back in school.
Yeah,
and
true, and it was in that spec where it
You're
was
sticking
just,
up for-
nostalgic.
sticking it for some kid getting snot. in his-
What about like MX versus ATV or whatever?
I love the
I
ATV
mean, that
one.
was
I love the
just in my
ATV one.
playlist for sure. Tony Hawk's somehow.
Yeah, Tony,
It's popping.
stop.
Tony Hawk's
That's
Domino's
One and
Pizza.
two.
Domino's Pizza. It was free.
Nah, it's not.
Domino's
Remember?
Pizza.
Remember?
Was it? What do you mean,
Yeah,
like
well,
some
you get
Domino's
the,
deal that?
Yeah. remember when
so
Domino's
you get
handed
the
out football
disc,
cards?
You get the disc, and it was like only the first level.
That's dope.
Okay,
The
That's still
classic.
fire.
That's still
The
fire.
classic going
Wow.
down.
Now
yeah,
that
that's all you would play.
That's
and you're like,
advertising.
look,
That's
I got,
advertising.
That is advertising.
Absolutely. Wow.
I got that game that year for Christmas, the full game.
okay.
Called up the friends we always been playing it with.
Uh
No, let's just play the Domino's version.
huh. Okay.
Because they were
Limited.
Because they were good at that level.
Yeah,
let me do
absolutely
this.
for sure. Something that you just
100%.
grind out.
Yeah,
It's
I've
like
just been playing it all day.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, the original one,
Ugh.
Oh,
and you
that's nice.
and you start playing. What was the multiplayer but not online?
Survival.
No,
No,
not survival.
no.
Fortnite.
No, what was there in the
Co-op. I mean, it just had co-op local play, and you had multiplayer. Oh, you talking about where you go through
Special
the
Ops.
museums?
Spec
Special
Ops.
Spec
true.
Ops.
Spec Ops?
True. True.
Yeah.
Is that on
one-
PS3?
Yeah, 360.
Yeah, they've talked about. I
You
think,
were on 360
the
or
one-
PS3 instead of 360?
Yeah, never been on.
You
Xbox.
never went to the Xbox 360. Never got to experience the Red Ring of Death. Never got to go.
Everything
drive sideways
that
at
he
that
said
period.
about
No, but I
video
have had the
games
thing with the
is a
PS3.
lie.
Had to send it off.
Not the red ring. Not the red ring.
It was
different.
It was yellow, I believe.
It's pathetic.
They purposely did that
They-
to pretty much copy.
Absolutely.
Well, I had to send it to Sony, and then they had to re-glue.
The Red Ring of Death was so bad. I remember, you'll love this, when the Xbox came out, because I remember Rick and Bubba talking about it.
Of course
And
you
the
do.
very first thing that they talk about is, this Red Ring of Death, people spending $500, and it ain't lasting but an hour.
That's crazy.
There's one maybe, but there's no way.
Yeah.
No.
I mean,
Yeah.
it was so fast. Like, someone had to go through the manual and be like, oh. Oh, I got that. I got that. For sure.
Yeah,
They got me
yeah.
over here wrapping that shit up in a towel trying to overheat it with a
Yeah,
hair
some crazy.
dryer.
Yeah,
Calm
pour
down.
toothpaste and
Yeah.
throw water on it.
Assholes.
Tell
Hey,
you what.
man.
All right, number 3.
Yeah, your last.
This is just one of the only ones I have left from the PlayStation 1, which is obvious. It's the Wu-Tang
Crash.
Clan.
Oh, okay. Wu-Tang Clan.
I didn't even know they had a game.
Yeah.
Neither did they.
Yeah, you could tell.
My possible number 1, and everyone knows this, but Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 on the PC. Will forever, right here. Forever, my whole life. Be right there.
My whole life.
I go in there and play it right now. We got a laptop we keep, Mike, just because it's got the disc reader. And none of that new Apples do, so we keep that one just so I can play Roller Coaster Tycoon 2.
So we were talking about this at work. I was like, who is known to be the best
Me.
dual wielder
Okay.
as far as games? Who does the
You talking about like Activision? Or,
pistols? We're talking about pistols.
I'm-
I came up to the conclusion of Tomb Raider. There's
I don't
no
understand.
Tomb Raider was a great game.
The game, but
I don't even understand the question.
I'm
dual,
lost.
dual wield pistols, and hey,
What are
who
you
has
talking
that?
about? Who
Duke
has the-
Nukem. You got
Who has the coolest duels?
Yes, yeah.
Are you talking about Sally?
GoldenEye.
Sally.
See, somebody said James Bond, and I was like, is it really trumping?
The
GoldenEye's
GoldenEye
fire.
game was the best to play. The first game to play with 4 people.
Okay, yeah,
Love
absolutely was. Yeah,
And it wasn't
and
online.
Halo.
You were all in the same room.
Yeah, it was
My
the same
favorite
room. That
thing
was big
is
in that.
if you're good at
Brothers
GoldenEye, you
and
can operate a Mini X. Same controls.
And the WCW wrestling games and all that
Okay,
came out
yeah.
then.
Okay,
where you could
WCW.
create your own wrestlers.
that was huge.
Wu-Tang Communication, what? WCW?
Yeah, it was Wu-Tang, Astro.
Wukong.
Okay.
Yeah, Wukong. I've heard some good stuff.
Okay.
about.
Good stuff, man.
Well,
Which is the most up-to-date engine game, probably, as far as mechanics and the engine they use and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, it's fun. That's why I've been surprised I've gone through it.
Is it 392 or?
well,
If
6.7.
y'all want to know why I've been so quiet and tucked in back here, it's
Go ahead.
because, hell, I'm so young, I ain't played half of these games.
He ain't never even
So-
heard of them hoes over there.
Yeah,
yeah,
most
a lot
of them
of them I
I
had it.
don't even know what you're talking about.
So, this was back way before your time, like 01, 2000.
You know,
Something.
you
I
know.
think mine were 97, 98.
Okay.
Can't remember when the first PlayStation came out. Was it 98?
It was definitely sometime after 95, because, I got...
I believe Resident Evil was the first one that I got on.
See,
Okay.
Effie Burleson, they had a room, it was like 4th grade, I don't know if y'all remember this, but a room full of PS1s with screens. Like
The-
PS1s, with the flippable...
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that was I
But,
think
I
that came
wanted
out right
attachment
before
so much.
what was it,
Do you-
Dreamcast?
I wanted it so bad.
When the PS2
You don't remember
came
that,
out?
though?
I wasn't in the autism program.
I mean, it was right beside the library.
I know.
I will say when I had
The computer
my,
room and then across
Yeah, it was,
from it.
it was in the
PS3.
computer room.
I don't remember that.
one of my favorite
Really?
games.
PlayStation 1?
PlayStation,
I remember
it may
it.
have been the year
Dead
y'all
Space.
left.
Oh,
You
yeah.
don't remember that?
Like-
Did you have Effie
Was there
Burleson?
another one, Dead Space Origins?
I remember like an
Yeah,
old
or
ass
it-
something I
it's
saw
like-
there, but
No,
They
they
wouldn't-
two,
they
and
wouldn't have
three.
brought-
Yeah.
But I quit playing
promise
on
you.
3 because I couldn't.
maybe
Bold
I'm
as
wrong.
It was
but
scary as shit.
They
too.
wouldn't have brought in PlayStation 1s in 06. For damn sure.
Is that what year is that? The year after you left?
Yeah.
I promise you. Because I
Maybe
already
that- I
had a
mean-
PlayStation 1 and it didn't have a screen.
It was the big one,
And I was
though, I
like,
thought.
damn. No, I had
The big original
one.
gray one?
Yeah, I had
That's
the-
what I had.
If you just
I had
pop
the
it
small
and
one.
then the disc
Okay,
tray
so you're
pulls up.
saying-
I'm talking about a screen, a
Wait,
monitor on
okay,
that bitch.
the only screens I've ever seen are on the small PlayStations.
It may have
what-
been smaller. It may have been a little smaller.
No, because what I'm picturing, now that you said PlayStation 1, it could have been, because I remember just a big old gray block, a bunch of them sitting in there. But I wasn't thinking PlayStation, because I only had the small one, so that could be
That's
right.
fair.
Okay.
That's fair. Absolutely.
Could be right. I didn't know they made a big PS1 until after I had already had the slim PS2.
Okay.
Let
So,
me see that.
but you ain't gonna show the class.
Yeah, that's absolutely it.
All right, hey, this is what we're talking about.
So is that bigger than
No, that's the small one.
That's the small one. No, it was that exact same.
See, I did not.
That's crazy. So it must have been the year after, though. That's what I'm saying. It really was.
I think that was just the.
If he
It
Burleson-
was because they're not gonna buy them
Way
brand
behind
new.
their time.
Exactly. They bought them older and put them in there.
Older.
Just somebody.
No.
Listen.
It's downstairs, buddy.
I know it could be my damn car, right?
No, it's yeah, it's,
You saying it's
That screen was an attachment.
yeah.
You plugged on the back of
Just to be
the
sure.
I
original.
want it so bad. Did you have iToy? Okay, I hear the car now.
yeah. That's what I just want.
There's no way it sure is.
I heard
Never
that.
know.
Sound like it coming from that way.
It ain't mine.
Well, that's because that window's open. Ladies and gentlemen, as Richard just showed us, we'll be right back.
Hold up. Whenever I try to type that.
Wow, really?
Yeah.